Until I was 11, I was illiterate. I couldn't read. I didn't have dyslexia. I'm not ADHD. I don't have ADD. It's what's wrong with me? Why can't I understand this? Everybody else can. It's natural to read, right? And why can't I do it? So it just, my brain wasn't clicking, and here somehow it works. At the beginning of grade 6, I could barely get through a Dr. Seuss book, and came here and that all changed. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We should have come here first. This is Josh. He's my team leader. Yeah.
Hi. He's an awesome guy. I've known him for about 4 years now, he tells me. So when I first met him, I could tell he was already a motivated kid. He wanted to learn. He wanted to improve. He could tell he was having some difficulties with some reading and spelling and other areas of learning. But he really had his mind set on improving himself, and I found that awesome.
I've been with him for the entire time, and he's been making sure everything is on track, and he plans everything that I do.
Well, basically the team leader is in charge of putting together his program, keeping on top of how he's progressing, keeping track of areas that need improvement, keeping the parents updated, adjusting programs as needed, and just encouraging the student as well.
I don't remember any of this, but my parents say that I would come home from school and I would cry, and I wasn't confident in how I was in school because I loved learning, but I was falling behind in class. And when I came here, it was awesome. Within a couple months, you could really see a big change in my reading.
That's our goal. We want them to be able to do that stuff and feel good about it.
It's good to know that someone has my back and they do care about how I learn and how I'm doing. And right, if I want to get one-on-one work at school, I have to go and look for it. It's still available, but it's not always going to be 100%. But every time I come here, it's focused on you and how you're doing and what you need to work on.
It's actually quite a rewarding process because you get to know the student really well, you get to know who they are, and that's a big part of the teaching process because then you can really cater to their needs based on what you know about them and really connect with them that way. And it almost becomes like a friendship as well as a teacher-student relationship too, which is hard to get in a big classroom. And it really accelerates the learning process when that happens because the kid is comfortable, they know who you are, they know what you're going to talk about, and they're ready to go and they're ready to learn.
I just finished a real novel called Ready Player One, and it was awesome to finish it. And it felt really great because I've always loved books, but I'd never been able to read the books that I'd wanted to, and now that I have the ability to do that. Yeah.
So eventually you want to get to that point where you read it, you see a movie in your head, and you really get into it and enjoy it.
It's awesome to see, like Josh said, that movie in your head, right? You're able to see the characters move through the book and visualize it better instead of just reading Green Eggs and Ham, right? Where you have the pictures already laid out for you. Yeah. I'm not any different from anyone else just because I have some struggles. I think it gave me a drive to kind of work for my goals. You can't just kind of sit there and complain saying, why can't I read? Well, no, you have to go out and you have to make yourself read or write or do anything in life.